Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's pick a card reading, we're talking about May 2021. I can't believe it's here already. Oh my gosh, it snuck up on me. So before you pick a pile in front of you, go ahead and get into a calm, centered space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your gut or your intuition pick the pile, or sometimes piles, for you. That being said, this is a general reading, so do take what does resonate and know there is a message in here for you somewhere. All right, timestamps for each pile will be down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comments by me. And each group has their own crystals. So the first group number 1, is the Malachite. Okay, group number 2 is the Rainbow Moonstone. And group number 3 is the Angelite. So I just bought those crystals at my local metaphysical shop, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys today. So group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, down in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comments, and I'll see you in your particular group. My group number 1s, those of you who chose the Malachite, isn't that such a cool stone? I love. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on in your May with the Spirit Song Tarot first, and then we'll dive into all of your Oracle cards for a more deeper meaning. All right, so first up we have the 2 of Crystals, or in this deck, the 2 of Pentacles. So it says balance and adaptability. Then we have a Giraffe, 3 of Wands. The acorns are wands in this deck. Foresight and exploration. And your last card, Page of Feathers, or Page of Swords. Exploration and discovery. Oh, we're going to be finding some fun here, looks like. So with this 2 of Pentacles, you are someone who needs their balance. You're juggling a lot right now. You're dealing with a lot. You're trying to figure out where you can create the most balance, right? So we have home life, work, all the crazy, everything's going on at once. But this is to help to remind you to be adaptable, to be flexible, to know that, things might seem a little chaotic, but being flexible allows for you to kind of figure out where you need to draw your focus, what you need to do in order to create that balance, right? This could also be about, having to weigh some options as well. So figuring out which decision is best for you. So that brings us to the 3 of Wands. This is planning ahead. You have already done the planning portion of it, because that would have been the 2 of Wands, correct? So now this is seeing ahead. This is seeing the potential outcomes, which is the foresight. 3 of Wands is also about exploration. In this deck is written down there. So these are exploring those options that you're looking at, exploring the ins and outs of which decision or which option is going to best benefit you, as well as just, being optimistic about everything. Just because we have different options or we can't make a decision doesn't mean that has to be a negative thing. Again, you have these options that you're juggling. That's kind of exciting, because that means that there's some really good things that you can't pin down a decision for. Okay, so do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so this might hit differently for each person. And then we have the Page of Swords. Again, exploration, discovery. This is also expansion, taking up space. This is you really finding yourself at the end of May. You're finding your decisions. You're being curious about all these different roads to go down. And finally, being able to make an educated decision, because you've already explored all of these options. You've already put in the work to discover all of these new opportunities for yourself. And if this could be as mundane as you getting organized and writing a list and figuring out what kind of organization is going to work best for you. Or this could be as big as you have 2 big job offers and you need to figure out which one you want to take, because it's a huge decision. And, you see all of these opportunities. However, you want to make sure it's the best one for you. So again, it's going to hit different for each one of you. However, it's going to be an awesome May for you guys. All right. Because this is all about having like the thirst for knowledge and gaining insight and discovering all of these opportunities and new, just adventures for you guys. And then, also with this Three of Wands, remember, this is the suit of wands. So passion, creativity, your inner drive, what lights you up, what creates that passion for you. So this is about you kind of figuring out where you want to go this May, what is going to be your best option. And you're going to find it because, the pages are just, they're fun in a sense that like they're seeing things through like this innocence and this like kind of like the eye of a child in a sense. So like with this Page of Swords, this is like you really like being excited and seeing all of these new things and just being ready to take on anything. And I'm so excited for your guys' May. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper with your Oracle decks. This is the new Language of Flowers. And we have consciousness. All right. So again, with the Page of Swords there, you're going to be figuring out what you need to expand your horizons. You're going to see things in a new way. You're going to experience things in a new way. That foresight, right? Seeing those opportunities. Ooh, exploration, self-confidence. Yeah. Being able to look ahead is such a huge, huge deal. And seeing those options, this consciousness, that's just another like hit that like you've got all of these things going on. Dedication, Edelweiss. Yeah, you're dedicated to finding the answer, to exploring your options, to having that balance and being flexible. And purpose, yeah. So you're going to find a big part of this is finding where your best self lies. So where your purpose is going to drive you to. Hopefully I worded that correctly, but this is going to help with your purpose, being able to use these options and this opportunity and put it to use. Okay. And then we have your Green Witch Oracle, Memory. Okay. For some reason, this makes me think of the Page of Swords as well because of the thought process. So let me just read from the book real fast. It's drawing me to it. Okay. Deeper levels of connection with people, concepts, and plans are all areas that Rosemary works with. You are reminded to ensure you are in touch with your inner wisdom, paying heed to the past, and have cleared what needs to be released. Listen to your intuition as it is calling to you at present, but be wary of gossip or becoming tactless or too forceful. Okay, so, learn from your past and learn from past mistakes. That's what I'm getting at. And also, take everything with a grain of salt. So what I'm seeing, with the, if this is a job opportunity, be tactful if you're going to turn it down. Don't burn bridges, basically. Okay. Success. That's what we want to see. The end of May, you're going to have a lot of success with all of this. That's so exciting. And then healing. Interesting, Geranium. So this is going to provide you some soul healing as well. You're going to find that, okay, now you can kind of relax because things are going to be more balanced and more even. So you're not going to be so stressed out all the time. You're not going to have all of this craziness happen around you. Things are going to start to calm down because you're choosing things that work for you, not against you. Okay, then we have your crystal reading cards. We've got flexibility, the Brazilianite. Okay, again, adaptability, flexibility. There you go. Being able to be flexible in this is going to help you not stress out too. So sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we're used to being so rigid in our thinking and in our routines. But this is going to be a reminder for you to be a little bit more flexible so you can take what comes next, right? Take the options that come next. And then we have patience. Okay, so be patient with the process, because this is going to be a process. I see this being a fairly in-depth process for a lot of you. So be patient with it. Be patient with yourself, because sometimes when we're trying to be flexible and we're not used to having that opportunity to do so, it can be a little chaotic feeling for us, right? So have patience with yourself and know that like eventually everything will even out, everything will balance, because things are going to start coming to you a lot easier when we are flexible and when we're looking ahead and finally weighing our options, right? And your last crystal reading card, Clear Quartz Purification. Yay! So this is going along with this healing for me, with you being able to finally purge what doesn't work for you anymore. And again, May, think Beltane, think spring, think, things are going to start being more fertile. So ideas are popping off. Flowers are blooming. Things that we were kind of worried about in the winter now are shedding. We're leaving all of that stuff behind. We're moving forward. So with this clear quartz, this is just an amplification of just like, I can't speak, of finding what works for you best, okay? And then healing those areas that maybe we have been neglecting and moving forward and finding that balance. And your last cards that I have for you are your Shine from the Inside cards. And we've got Get Creative and Excite Your Imagination with Wonder. I love this card. So these are some ideas for your May. Some self-care here. And remove limiting labels you're wearing. So don't hide from your talent. Don't hide from the fact that you may need to ask for help. Don't mask anything, because, this is a time to really open up. Remember, May, blooming, everything's coming out from the shadows and opening up. So don't try to mask yourself anymore. Be open. You're going to see a lot more. You're going to be open to more exploration and expansion and discovery. But yeah, the biggest takeaway here is patience and flexibility. Those are the things that I'm seeing a lot, and the healing. Those are what's popping out a lot from your reading here. So hopefully this resonates with you. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm excited for your May. Let me know down in the comment section what group you chose, and I hope you are going to have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the Rainbow Moonstone. Isn't that fun? Oh, I love it. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for the month of May 2021. We're going to first take a look at your Spirit Song Tarot, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper with your Oracle cards. All right, first up we have Queen of Feathers or Queen of Swords in this deck, and it says Perception and Truth. And then we've got 7 of Shells or 7 of Cups, and it says Choice or Ambitions. I love this guy. It's so cute. And last, we have the Empress. So beauty and abundance. Oh, the little buns. All right, so let's see what is going on in the month of May for you, group 2. So Queen of Feathers, this is representative of you currently. So you are someone who is all about the facts, all about speaking truth, all about finding and being factual, right? You have integrity. You're very... you're like realistic. So you're not somebody who thinks all lofty and all up in the clouds. You're somebody who's very realistic, who wants to know the facts, and that's all that matters, right? And that's completely valid. This is just you having the thought process that you need to get through your challenges, right? I'm very fact-based as well, and so, especially being a Gemini, I love the Queen of Swords. So anyway, so very fact-based. This is also you wanting to know the truth, right? So then we have the 7 of Cups. So this tells me there's a lot of options around you. There's a lot of possibilities around you in the month of May. So this could be job opportunities. This could be something as, mundane as you trying to figure out what events you want to go to, or like what what do you want for meal planning. But what I'm seeing here is there's going to be a lot of options for you, and then there could be a lack of focus for you because of that. This is you needing to use your discernment and find what's going to work best for you because you have so many things to choose from. This is very similar in a way to group number ones, so you might want to check out group number one as well. However, by the end of the month, it looks like you're going to be finding what you're looking for because the Empress represents abundance and fertility and creativity and just everything wonderful about the Empress is that she is a motherly figure. However, she is just, I just love the Empress. Anyway, so this represents abundance because you made your choice. You figured it out. And that's fantastic because it does feel like you are kind of losing focus. You're losing sight of what needs to, what decisions you need to make because for some reason this bat and her echolocation is going off in my train of thought. So you guys might be currently like flying around in the dark right now, not knowing what to choose, where to go. But you being so fact-based, you need to figure it out and use your echolocation in order to choose what shell here that the lobster has, right? In order for you to find what you're looking for by the end of May. I think this is fantastic though, because I do feel like you're going to finally narrow it down. You're going to figure it out. I have a feeling this has to do with most of you that it's going to be like a job opportunity or like a huge decision, right? Like this big, huge decision because this is a choice. Yeah. This could possibly be too that like you're looking for like your purpose as well. Because there's so many options here. This could be like you trying to figure out where you want to go in your direction in life. But again, you're going to figure it out because of this Empress card. Whatever choice that you decide, whatever decision you make, it's going to create fulfillment in you. It's going to create abundance. Just be aware that you might want to also remember to take care of yourself as well. Because with the Empress, I always get the self-care flash that we want to make sure that we're nurturing ourselves as well. Because this is a nurturing card, a motherly card. I really do feel like we also need to turn the focus inward as well, especially this month if you're having a hard time focusing. Sometimes what helps is to take a time out and do some self-care routines, such as maybe take an hour to read and just be one with your thoughts and meditation. Whatever the case may look like for you, just remember to take some time out for some self-care. I know that's difficult for a lot of us, myself included. However, it is very important, okay? All right, so let's dive a little bit deeper with your Language of Flower Oracle. We've got Power, Queen of the Night. Queen of the Night. Awesome. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to be finding more of your power here. What lights you up, the choice you make is going to empower you. It's going to create that sense of like, I know I made the right choice. I know where I stand. Okay. Then we have, respect. Again, with this Queen of Swords here, this is all about you respecting other people and making sure that they respect you back. Like you are all about mutual respect and you are all about respecting the choice that you yourself have made as well. I love hibiscus flowers. They're my favorite, by the way. So this makes me feel like you have a reverence for, the mutual respect. So whether this is talking about a relationship or a job opportunity, what you are looking for the most here is that mutual respect, and that's going to empower you to move forward. Yeah. All right, next we have action. I love this card, little Venus flytraps. So yeah, this is just a card telling you to take action. So, so not making a choice is still a choice, right? Being indecisive is still being decisive because you're making a choice to be indecisive. So take action, step up, and make a choice because so again, it kind of goes in the same vein of like, if you never ask a question, the answer is always no. That's the same way with making a decision. So take action. There's something there that's going to benefit you. You just need to focus and train in on what that is. By all means, weigh your options and, look into each choice that you have. But at the same time, don't let it overwhelm you. So knock one off your list. If it doesn't work, knock it off. Or if something you get drawn to enough, look into it and dive a little bit deeper into that choice and see if that's really going to be beneficial for you, okay? But make sure you're taking steps. You're taking steps toward your abundance, okay? All right, next we got your Green Witch Oracle. We got, look at that, focus. All right, we've got to focus. We've got to rein it in. And then we've got grounding, yes. So make sure that everything is grounded in reality. Make sure that everything is based in truth because of this Queen of Swords energy here. Don't be all up in the sky, letting your imagination run wild because we do need to make a choice here. We need to focus. We need to rein it in. So make sure you're grounded in reality, right? That's what I'm getting. Grounding also means like to ground yourself, to draw energy up from the earth, to make sure that you are protected, to make sure that you are, what's the word I'm looking for? Grounded. So that way your energy is not all used up, that you're using the reserves of Earth's never-ending energy. Hopefully that makes sense. Look more into it. It's amazing. I do it all the time. It's wonderful. It's using the Earth's energy before you deplete your own energy. Okay. And then last we have gratitude. Yeah, you're going to have a lot to be thankful of, and make sure that you have a grateful heart as well once you're done with making a decision and going forward, because you're going to have a lot to be grateful for with this Empress card. Holy cannoli. It's amazing, the abundance that you're going to be experiencing and receiving. You're putting in the work to be able to receive that. So make sure with everything you do it with a grateful heart, because that will attract more abundance and more amazingness into your life. All right. And then we have your crystal reading cards. Empowerment. What was I saying? Empowerment. Amazing. Then we have manifestation. Amazing. So with this Empress card, exactly, manifest the life that you want, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but if you're always in the mindset of working toward the goals that you want out of life and want for yourself, you're going to constantly manifest. And always do so with a grateful heart, and always do so with positive, I'm just going to say vibes. Do it with positive vibes. So, make sure that you're always doing something with positive intentions. Okay. And your last one, learning fluorite. So again, we're learning to focus. We're learning what's going to work best for us in the long run and what we're going to leave behind, right? We're learning different, we're learning to weigh our options. Okay. So fluorite, I love me some fluorite. For me, that helps me to focus. So for me to see fluorite in this spread means me needing to tell you that we're needing to rein it in. We're needing to focus, okay? So last cards I have for you are your Shine From Within. So some self-care cards, okay? We've got You Are Perfectly Beautiful, which again, Empress, beauty, right? Don't doubt yourself, okay? Stop it with that. And then the last one, turn criticism into kindness. Okay, so what I see with this is making sure that since you are someone who is very fact-based and very much wanting to know everything that is grounded in reality or truth-based, make sure that it's tactfully done when you're criticizing yourself or others. So I'm always the one that says negative self-talk is you need to cut it out, because I experience it. I do it all the time. Negative self-talk. Stop it, because it only lowers our vibrations. It only creates more self-doubt and lack of focus and all of that. So make sure when you're talking to yourself in your head, it's always positive things. Turning the criticism into kindness. So turning the negative into a positive. So, if you're having self-image issues, look at something that you are really digging about yourself. Like, oh, I just did an awesome cat eye makeup look, or whatever it may be. It's going to look different for everyone. But like, instead of being like, oh, I can't believe I don't fit into these jeans, or, oh, I gained like 10 pounds over quarantine, or whatever, turn it into a positive. I had food. I ate. I wasn't lacking anything. Like that sort of a thing, right? Anywho, I think your May is going to be amazing. But the takeaway here is empowerment, grateful heart, and focusing. Because sometimes we definitely have a lot going on, and it's hard to focus. It's hard to rein in what we need to be really focused on. So with that being said, that is what I see for your May. I'm really excited for you because of that Empress card. Okay, that's amazing. And let me know if this resonated with you, what group you chose down in the comments section. I always love seeing your guys' comments. I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing rest of your day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s. Those of you who chose the Angelite. Look at how pretty it is. I love it. Great stone to help communication with your spirit guides, as well as help with your intuition. I'm so excited. I finally got one. All right, so we're going to take a look at your Spirit Song Tarot first for your month of May 2021, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper with your Oracle cards. All right, so first up we've got, the Emperor. Focus and stability, it says. Little cougar. All right, next up we've got, I love me a starfish. This is the 8 of Cups in this deck, so quest or renewal. Alrighty, and last card, we've got the King of Wands. So it's King of Acorns in this deck, and it's optimism and innovation. All right, so interesting. All right, so the Emperor is representing you in this deck. So, in this spread, I should say. You're somebody who's very much a person of habit, of routine, somebody who likes to plan things out to be stable, right? Because the 4 in tarot always means stability. So this is also being driven to what you want. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You have it all planned out, right? You're probably somebody who has a planner filled out through the end of the year, having lists, doing the thing, and is super organized. And I love that for you. I wish I could get on your level. All right. So that is really cool to see. This is just really a lot of confidence with this cougar. Very much aware of your surroundings with this cougar. I love it. Also with the Emperor, discipline, responsibility. Like you literally are somebody who wants to have more of those qualities in your life and are embody those qualities, right? So for the month of May, we're going to move forward and continue our quest for stability and responsibility. With this 8 of Cups, this is all about moving on. So walking away from stuff that is holding you down, stuff that is not allowing you to live your best life, right? So people and jobs, relationships, all of these things that are not allowing you to move forward for your best self. You are going to leave them behind in the month of May. You were like, sorry, I've got growing to do. Sorry, I've got like moving up the ladder to do. And you are not fulfilling all of these things for me. Bye. Done. We are not going to have any more of that energy in May 2021. Done. So then that's going to allow us to really embody this King of Wands energy. This, again, it says optimism, this passion, that drive. Like the King of Wands is just so dynamic. His energy, or the card's energy, is so spirited, full of energy, and just the sheer leadership, right? You have 2 leaders in your deck. You are a born leader. If you are not a manager, you need to get on that, because this is somebody who knows what they want, who gives really clear and concise directions, and is passionate about their team. You do not have to be identifying as a male in order to embody this energy. This is just strictly you being a leader, but a compassionate and passionate leader. So you are going to be somebody, or you are somebody that people look up to, that want to be like you, that want to be around you because of your passion and your drive, right? You're not somebody who takes somebody for granted. You're not somebody that overworks somebody. So maybe this is you moving on up to a management position, or a leadership position in a job. This could be a leader in the community. So you taking on volunteer projects, nonprofit projects that you're passionate about. This is you planning ahead for the month of May and planning your future in order to lead, to inspire, to be somebody's go-to person. And this is so fantastic. This is you like moving on up the Jeffersons. Like, I love this so much. I'm so excited for the month of May. Like, I want to work for you. Like, this is amazing. So not only are you a planner and like a person that knows what they're doing and going forth and like having everything planned out ahead, you're somebody who inspires others. You're somebody who drives others to be the best that they can be. So like, if you aren't looking for a new job, or you aren't looking for to move on up in your situation, this is you taking charge of your life. You moving on in your own way to be the best you that you could possibly be. So whether this is, you working on yourself, so like you're eating right, you're exercising, you're only doing what you love, you're working on your hobbies, fixing up your house, whatever the case may be. This is you taking charge. Like, this is straight up stallion energy here. This is like spirited away, Black Beauty kind of like energy, like passion. Like this horse, I love this horse so much. Like, you are taking control and charging forward, right? Like, they don't just do that when they're hanging out. The horses don't rear up like that when they're hanging out, doing nothing. This is like charging forward energy. I love it. So let's dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards. First up, we have the Language of Flowers, the newer deck, and we have Cleansing Lavender. Okay, yeah. With this 8 of Cups energy, we are cleansing the people, places, and things that do no longer fit our desires and our goals. All right. I love that for you. And then we have Wisdom, Magnolia. So this is you figuring it out. You are a very wise person. You are a very intelligent person. In fact, you probably have everything, you need to know in the palm of your hand. Like, you're the first person that looks something up when you don't know the answer, because you have to know the answer. You are wise. In order to have that leadership quality, like, and be passionate about things, you are wise. So you're using your wisdom to your advantage and moving on from things that no longer serve your highest good. And then we have Healing. So yeah, this is definitely this 8 of Cups energy here. with healing. Like we are regenerating ourselves, right? We are going through a little bit more of a transformation with this 8 of shells and moving forward and claiming what is ours, what we want out of the world. And May is going to be the month for that for you. Next, we have your Green Witch Oracle cards, and we have Strength. Yeah, you are somebody, look at this sword. You are somebody that, leads with your inner strength. Like think of the Strength card in tarot. It's a compassionate strength. It's that inner strength. It's not physical strength. It's not brute force. It's like the strength that tells us to keep going even though we want to fail or we want to quit. The strength to pick ourselves up again and persevere and just make it through. And in fact, the King of Wands is all about persevering. So this is you embodying that energy. Okay, I love it. Next we have Divination. Ooh, okay, so normally I would tell you that this is about like gaining more insight, which definitely could be, but I feel like you already know what you want to leave behind. Let me just read just for this one, just to see if there's any message in here. You are the master of your own free will, aligned with the divine, and at present energies are strong deep within you to help change your destiny and meet challenges powerfully. I love that. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And your last Green Witch card, we've got Courage. With that cougar and that King of Wands stallion, you've got courage coming out your pores. Like, just keep going. You got this. It's going to be hard to leave certain things behind. It always will be. And especially if there's any sort of change, it's always going to be hard. But if you have that inner strength that I know you do have, just keep the faith that this is what you want. This is where you're going. This is your next chapter. And move forward. Have the courage to do so, because sometimes the unknown is scary. Sometimes change is super difficult. But if we know that these things are no longer serving our higher purpose, then it's time to cut the cord. It's time to move forward. And having that courage to do so that's exactly what we need. Just to, be the cowardly lion with their courage and move on forward, because it's going to benefit you in the long run here. All right. And then we have a couple crystal reading cards for you. We've got Red Jasper, Healthy Boundaries. Oh yeah, healthy boundaries. So once you leave those people, cut ties, you're going to set up new boundaries. Okay. And then again, when we're setting boundaries, the people that keep pushing on those boundaries that we set up, those are the reasons why we have boundaries, right? Don't let them push through your boundaries. There's a reason why you put up a wall. There's a reason why you said no. There's a reason why you cut them off. Boundaries. If they continually push, those boundaries are there for a reason. Just remember that, because boundary setting is hard. Raise your hand if you've ever had difficulty with setting boundaries, because we all have, right? It's hard. And especially if we have to set them with people that we love, right? But sometimes in order to move forward and grow, we do need to set some boundaries. And people need to be okay with those boundaries if they want to be in your life. Easy, done, right? And then we've got Trust. Trust the process, trust yourself, and you won't fail. And last crystal reading card, we've got Forgiveness. Okay. So whilst this could mean that we need to forgive people in our lives, I really do think that this is more about forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for not going forward with what you wanted sooner, because I'm sure that's what a lot of you are thinking right now. We should have done this sooner. We've put this off for too long. So forgive yourself for that, because there was, and probably still are, lessons that you needed to learn in order to grow, right? So forgive yourself for, you know, those thoughts, the negative thoughts or the self-doubt, anything that you feel like you need to forgive yourself for. This is a reminder. This is, again, the process of healing, the process of moving on, of cleansing, right? Okay, and last cards we got are your Shine From the Inside cards. So we've got some self-care cards. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Okay, so sometimes what we're scared to do, what we're scared of, is actually what we need to go toward, right? Sometimes we're scared to change, but it's got to happen. So your ego is the one that's like, no, I can't do that. I didn't it. Your soul is the one that is saying, no, we need to do this for our growth. We need to do this because we love ourselves, right? And your last card, I love that. Let go of control and relax into flow. And I know that's going to be hard for you with this Emperor card, because Emperors love control. It's perfectly normal and fine. However, this is going to be some heck of a flow. We are going to be changing and moving forward. So trust the process, okay? Trust that it's going to work out for you, because this stallion energy is amazing, okay? So you're going to be fine. By the end of May, you're going to find your stride. I want to know if this is job related, relationship related. What is this, you guys? This is amazing. And again, if you are not in a leadership position or a management position, you need to be, because this these cards here tell me that you are a wonderful, wonderful leader. You're an inspiration. So look into that, okay? And maybe that's what this is talking about for you. So let me know down in the comment section what group you chose and if this resonated with you, because this is awesome. You're going to have an amazing May. All right. Just keep the faith, have courage, and you know, you'll be fine. You'll move forward. I'm excited for you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. Again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.